Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a nice weekend. This is a video lesson for Feed Me Pie and Divide and Conquer for April 27th, 2020. Just a reminder that I am here to answer any questions that you may have. If you did not log on to do an office hour check-in, please do so. It's nice to see you at least once a week, even if it's to say hi if you don't have any questions. So please make sure you do that. This week, you also have a problem of the week and IXL lessons. Both of those can be found in the documents section of our class website on Facts. And then also, if you cannot make it onto office hours, you can also email me anytime. I am here to help you. All right, so Feed Me Pie and Divide and Conquer group. We are going to review the skills of finding um, the percent of change and finding the percent of error. We worked on this last week, and we're going to review those skills both today and tomorrow, and then we'll move into a new concept or skill on Thursday of this week. So let's get to it. The problem today is about Juan. Juan got a puppy. She weighed 8 pounds when she got the puppy. Now she should say is, instead of OS, is 1 year old. Her weight is 60 pounds. What is the percent increase in the puppy's weight? Now, let's check this out. There is a formula that we have been working on to solve this. Okay, first, this is driving me crazy. Should be I, is. Now, the formula here is the amount of change divided by the original amount equals the percent of change. So if you plug in your information from your problem, we can figure this out. Okay, so we have 8 pounds initially and now 60 pounds. So we're going to do a little subtraction. Okay, and we're going to find the amount of change. Okay, so it would be 60 minus 8 divided by what was the original amount? The original amount was 8. Very good. And that's going to equal, since it is a percent out of 100, x over 100. Okay. Now we're going to do a little math. Okay. So 60 minus 8 would give you, that's right, it would give you 52. 52 divided by 8 equals x over 100. Now, we were talking about doing this multiple ways last week, but this particular problem, it might be a little more difficult to see how we can make an 8 into 100. Some of them were pretty easy. When the original amount was like a 20 or 25 or even a 50, it'd be pretty easy to say, oh, we can multiply that by 5 or by 4 or by 2. And it made this a lot easier. Now, some of you might be able to look at this 8 and say, well, I can make an 8 into 100. Okay, yeah, we can. But it might not jump out at you as easily. So one of the things that we're going to move towards is doing this cross multiplying, okay? When we cross multiply, we multiply this 52 times 100, okay? So 52 times 100 would give me, I just add 2 more zeros, okay? Anytime you multiply by 100, you can just add 2 more zeros. That's going to give me 5,200, okay? What I did is I just did 52 times 100. We did that last week. And then I'm going to take 8 and I'm going to multiply it by x, okay? I'm going to multiply 8 times x, and that's going to give me, well, remember, we just smushed together those two terms, and it gives me 8x. So now I have 5,200 or 5,800 divided by 8, because we want to get this variable by itself. So we are going to do the inverse operation. Okay, what that means is, since we're multiplying here 8 times x, in order to get x by itself, we're going to divide. So when I divide 8 by 8, that cancels each other out because you get 1, or x. And then on this side, we have 5,200 divided by 8. Now, I can do my long division over here. Okay, I have 52 by 100, and I'm going to divide that by 8. Now, some of these problems, you can do it in using mental math. That's A-okay. Some of them, you need to write it out. So you don't be afraid to show your work on the side here. In fact, I do it all the time, and it just helps us not to make mistakes. So 8 can't go into 5, but 8 can go into 52. 8 can go into 52 6 times, okay? So I have 6 times 8 is 48, okay? I subtract those out. It's a 4. Subtract those out, and I get, that's right. We have to turn that into 12, and that becomes 8 to 12. Give me 4, right? And then I drop my 0, and that would be 8 goes into 40 5 times. Okay, and then I drop my, that would be 40, 0. I'm kind of in my way with my picture. So it'd be 0, and then I drop my other 0 here. Okay, excellent. Okay, now, what that means is I have 650. Okay, you might be like, well, wait a minute, I thought it was a percent. Actually, this is correct. Okay, you can have a percent change of over 100. This is a percent change of 650%. Now, think about it, okay? If you have 8, okay, and if it went up 8, that would be 16 pounds. That would be a 100% increase. Well, it didn't just go up to from 8 to 16. It went all the way up from 8 to 60. That is a very large increase. So it's going to be a 650% increase. Okay? Now, if you have questions, if this doesn't make sense, if I can help you in any way, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask me any questions. I am here to help you. What I'd like you today do today is to practice these problems. They're going to be both percent change and percent error problems. They're both going to be increased change and decreased change, but the formulas are the same and the steps are the same. Work hard, ask questions, and I'll see you back on Tuesday.